What's happening, guys? Welcome back. So as I said before, and get some footage of the KATRAN N Pro. It's not KATRAN N Pro, is it? It's KATRAN Pro. The N's gone. But the KATRAN Pro, obviously this is the XB version. And the main focus was to get some good footage of the DNToptics the One. Which you'll see, like as I said before, for the price, it's the quality is amazing. It really is. Nice and simple to use. Some of the footage you'll see me, obviously, only human, because obviously at the time, today especially, I've been out getting this tested and tuned properly now to what I like. So what I'll do in this video is, and I'll explain right now, is a bit more about this KATRAN. So, excuse the camera at the minute. The workshop's being built and everything else, so I'm a little bit to my boot room. So this is my KATRAN Pro XB. Now, they don't make, AIRMAKS don't make an XB Pro version. So I've been toying with the idea, getting some spare parts, buying some extras, like, you know, buying the stock, the Pro stock, as in the bottom rail, and then working out with other parts that are available to come out with this. And again, what we've got is a prototype, well, a very large plenum. We actually have a 130cc plenum, unlike your average 60 or 80cc. We use 130. What that allows me to do is this setup is running at around about 130, 135 bar-ish, and I'm now chucking slugs happily, well, to start off with, happily and consistently to start off with, at about 1,040 feet per second, which, boy, they were quick. But I'm using H&N 33 grains precision slugs. They're the 218s. And these CZ barrels do love the H&N series. I'd like to go to the Zan side of it, but how these barrels are, these barrels are preferred for the H&N style of slug. So yeah, 1,040, wow. And I mean, when I say wow, there's like a 2.1 deviation over 10 shots. It was crazy. So, you know, backed off the hammer, hell of a lot. So we're now sitting at 962 is the average, and the deviation on that, I kid you not, I will get the data up in a bit and you'll see it in the video, is 1 feet per second. 1 feet per second. Absolutely outstanding. This is zeroed at a bit of a weird number, 52 meters. That's where my board is. That's where the target was, and obviously where I laid up and pinged it from. 52 meters, and I was getting a nice group of around about, with the odd flyer here, there, and everywhere, because, you know, I'm just picking them out the tin. I'm not sorting them out. I'm not lubing them. I'm taking them straight out the tin, banging them in, and let's see what happens. So, you know, it's 52 meters, and it's like a 9.8, 10 mil grouping, and that's a full magazine. So that's 16 shots straight out. And, you know, if you think about 10 mil, that's almost like your thumbnail, you know, and I'm more than happy with that. And it proved it in some of these videos where I start hitting targets at 30 meters, 50, 100, straight out to 200. And yeah, it's just, with my own human error of sometimes definitely leaving the dope dialed up or down, yeah, it's just impact. So obviously I'm going to make more content. Obviously you'll see throughout the stage or throughout the videos where, you know, we're practicing, and I'll get some footage downrange. But what I'm not going to do is, because this is my race rig, this is my competition gun, I use a side shot. I managed to get hold of a side shot scope cam, and what I've had to do with that is, I like my little bubble level. They do serve a purpose. It allows me to ensure that the rifle sits nice and level when it's on the bag, so, you know, there's no cant left or right. but I had to remove that to get the mount on. So, and until I can afford a nice trigger cam, most of the footage now will either get it through another scope or through the spotter. But say, I won't be taking any more videos to the DNT one. You'll see throughout the videos. You'll see in this video, especially sort of the quality, what we're getting out of this, and what I'm aiming at, especially when it comes to the DNT the one, because they're a force to be reckoned with. For the price, these are an amazing entry point, definitely for PRS world. For your centre fires, rim fires, this is a great optic to get you started, 110%. And me personally, obviously next year I will be taking it a little bit further. Well, re-entering into the PRS stage for centre fires next year, and I'll be using one of these, and I'll be sticking through this throughout. It's got a lifetime warranty on it. The glass is superb. There's no Huey haze out the distance. So as I mean by Huey, if you're not unsure what I mean by that, is when you look at certain details, sometimes you can start to see the light spectrum through it. So you'll see the blues, the yellows, the greens at an object. Believe it or not, this is extremely minimal. When I say extremely minimal, sorry about that. Because most of my footage is being recorded on a phone, it decided to tell me that my storage was full. But as we talk about the hue, I'll find the link. There's a great guy in America. He explains it really well and has a great example. He's using the Arkin EP5 compared to Night Force. So, that's a $650, $700 scope against a $4,500 scope. And to be honest, the EP5, the Arkin wins, which is exactly the same as the DNT. It's one big family, all the same manufacturer, same glass, obviously just a different name. Obviously, it's the way it's going to the DNT name. So that's what you're getting. Absolutely outstanding product. So if you're unsure for clarity of what to get next, whether you're looking at, like I say, elements are out there, fantastic. And don't forget DNT, don't forget Arkin. They are superb optics. Definitely value for money is second to none when it comes to them. They do great, obviously, thermals and day nights. They're outstanding. But I'm not here to talk about that. Not got any yet, but we will have. But anyway, keep an eye out through this video. You'll see the footage. Obviously, you see me miss, you see me hit. And if you've got any questions, just drop us a message, drop us a DM. I tend to reply to most comments that have been sent. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and share, please. Try and grow. I'd like to grow this page a little bit more. There's a lot of people doing it, but I'm doing it on kind of a budget, and obviously there's thousands out there that are on budgets. So this is what I trying to show people, that you can compete and you can build it with the very best on a budget, and I will show you that. So yeah, if you like the content, again, give it a good thumbs up, give it a subscribe and a share. Ciao. This is 200 yards, standing on a barricade. Quite a thick gun, so it doesn't move that well, but there's the impact. The impact. Let's try 250. That's a plate all the way over there. Okay, now. Oh, well low. No idea. No idea. But anyway, let's have a quick talk about this glass. So, 600-700 quid, and yeah, it's a sunny day. But I ain't being funny, right? Look at the quality on that. I'm going to struggle. No, I'm not. Let's zoom in a little bit. So that's times 12. Let's go all the way, if we can, times 35. There we go. Now we're looking at out there. Now, I ain't being funny. £700 scope. That is bang on. Obviously, it's a very hot day today in the UK. Very strange. But do you know what I mean? It's gorgeous. Let's go back down to that 200 marker. Bit mirage. Trying to sit again. Boom. Oh, and I'm out. But yeah, 700 quid. And I'm not being funny, alright? I mean, look at that. As I keep saying, if this isn't up there with some of them £4,000 scopes, then I don't know what is. Oh my God! And I'll show you how far that is in a minute from where I'm standing. This ain't loaded, but there's Mr. Patterson. Carry on. Nice one, Matt. What the hell? What are you going for then? Windage. Must get the true dope on this. Hey? So what I forgot to mention is beginning that clip where we're zooming right in to have a look and you see the traffic. That was 3,100 meters away from where we were. So you can see in the pitch in the images that the clarity is unbelievable, to be fair. So I just want to clear that up. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, as I said before, like, subscribe and share, and keep an eye out for the next load of videos, which will be with all my the crate, sorry, X25. Ciao.